Yeah, I mean, we had the FIFA dates last weekend, so we've had basically 2 weeks to work on our attack, and I think we're really having fun in training, which is getting after it. It's just unfortunate we did it the last 2 weeks of the season, but it's a great note to end off on because we know we can do it. I mean, you guys saw it when we had our winning streak. For a while, we know it's there, and I think that's the most frustrating part of our season is knowing that we could have done it. We could have made it to playoffs. We are really good at times. So I think it's just ending on a good note is great leading into the next season and just building off of this.
How bittersweet is it to have a performance like this when, you guys aren't going to make the playoffs, like you said?
Yeah, 100%. It's so bittersweet and, like I said, very, very frustrating because we know we can do it. We do it in training a lot. But it's unfortunate when you don't execute in the game. I mean, we missed a lot of opportunities as well. But it's just knowing that we can do it is probably the most frustrating thing. But it was great putting on that attacking show for our fans coming out at the end of the season. This is what they come here for, and we were doing it for them at the end of the day.
Was that something that was? I mean, was that going in like, hey, let's end super strong like this?
100%. I mean, you always want to end strong no matter how your season looks, and we basically listed off before the game everybody we're doing it for, family, friends, but always at the top of the list are our fans because they're the ones that are out there going through the cold like we are, and they're showing up, and they're the ones that are able to keep us here and keep our league going. So I think we just listed off everybody we need to do this for, and it's just very satisfying that we put a show like that out for everybody.
All that being said, though, is there a feeling still of building for something better, something bigger? Because you guys obviously, I mean, you didn't make all of your goals. You spoke openly about wanting to make the playoffs. Do you feel like you're still building for that moment, possibly next year or to come?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we as women athletes, we're always trying to build something and do something for the next generation or the people who are coming in the next year, the rookies. So if you don't leave where you are better than you came into it, there's no point of you doing it then. So as long as we keep building, I mean, obviously that's a very, very far-fetching goal as well, but always, I mean, our goal's to win that game at the end of the week, the next week, make it to playoffs. And so just if we keep building and have that mentality, this is going to continue to be a great organization that a lot of players are going to want to come to.
What do you think this team needs in order to kind of get over the hump next year and reach the goals that it's been wanting to reach the last 2 seasons?
Yeah, I mean, there's always something different every week, something that you can correct. But the fact that we are able to pinpoint our mistakes as a team, I think is already a building block. I think we got a lot of leeway last year with being a new program. And so that's, again, why it was so frustrating this year because we didn't have that courtesy anymore, and we know we can do better. So just pinpointing that as a team and staff and bringing it back next year, obviously, like, no team is ever the same the following year. So from that, I mean, we came with a new formation this year compared to last year, so who knows what's going to happen next year.